guys, welcome to another studio update. Here we are again in the basement. This is Desmond here working. So what are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm just cleaning this really big Tyranid flyer. I think it's called a Hierdan. And
so this is a commission that I've been working on this past week, and it is Iron Warriors. The second commission we've done. You've seen the first part of it in our Betrayal at Calth video. So he decided to get Dark Vengeance and a Predator. I think the Predator looks pretty sweet with all those lines and stuff. Also, its top gun can swap with an autocannon. And then also, I really like this Hellbrute that we swapped its head for a searchlight, and it makes it look a lot more mechanical, which suits the Iron Warriors. This is a Lord, which we also gave a custom head. He's the guy from Dark Vengeance, but you might not recognize him because he has more of a mechanical head. He looks really cool with that. And they're not fully complete. They still need some last touch-ups and washes. And Tristan, what are you working on over here?
Working on a night that we're doing a box to battle video. We're trying something different. We're keeping all the plates separate because we'll airbrush them. And I'm just doing the back of it metal first. And then we're keeping all their metal parts separate to see if that speeds anything up or makes it easier.
So if you want to see this in more detail, you can wait for the box to battle video.
Another thing we have is Mice and Mystics.
Yeah.
Over here, these guys, I'm working on cleaning them up and getting all the mold lines off. It's more of an RPG style game. You're a hero, which have these cards here, and we're going to be painting them like the cards and up to nice quality. They're actually really small.
Yeah, I expected them to be bigger. I watched it on tabletop, and it really seemed like these guys would be maybe the size of a Space Marine, but they're actually
much smaller.
Very small.
If you want to get a board game done, this is an affordable set that you can do. This is a good, simple game that would look a lot better if you have them all painted, and it will get you into character. Instead of playing this yellow rat, you'll have this cool custom guy. So we got some Space Wolves and Elves from our fellow Canadians, the Basement Collective, and they are a group. They do battle reports and reviews and everything. So we're doing some Space Wolves for them. We're going to be converting those to Cyber Wolves. Got a couple Iron Priests that we're going to put on Thunder Wolves. And yeah, the cool new Ulrich the Slayer.
So here is some Imperial Guard that we got for a local commission. When all the stuff was brought in, we weren't sure exactly how many models there actually were. So I think in total there's close to 100. I think there's 90-something infantry. Right here you can see there are the two types. There's Cadians and the Catachan. I think there ended up being 40-something of each. As well as a couple commanders and Yark that we actually threw in because this guy's gotten a bunch of commissions and we really think his army deserved badass Yark. Here are also some old, really unique banners that I've never seen before. They just look super classic. So here is a party of D&D characters. The front, of course, is a wizard with his brown owl familiar. And then a dwarf fighter, a cleric, cool rogue, and a human fighter. These guys were a load of fun to do. I gotta do each of them. Some of them he had some recommendations for how they should look, and others he's just go with it. So it was a lot of fun. And a couple of monsters as well.
so here we have a Retribution Imperatus, I think that's what it's called. It's a heavy warjack, and the guy wanted it painted with the normal white and blue color scheme, but all the circles and ovals on his armor, he wanted it painted like gems. So
Desmond's specialty.
So I've painted a lot of Eldar, so I like painting gems. But yeah, so another thing he wanted us to do was magnetized arms. So both arms are magnetized for easier transport, and you can position the arms to he's swinging down or he's just standing there and looking at pro. And so did the swords
Yeah, I think the
ice?
original scheme has fire swords or something, but he said, you know what, I'm more of an ice person, so could you do something cool? And I just imagined some icebergs and some deep ice and things like that and cracking.
and I think it actually came out with a pretty good result.
So the last thing are these two Forge World flyers. The first one here is the Fire Raptor, which we magnetized all of its side guns. And then this one is the Storm Eagle. Des, could you give me a hand and show off these gun options?
I would sure love to. So, we have the option of the turrets being these
Autocannons?
autocannons or heavy bolters. So, the autocannons just go on like so. Really easy to put on.
Yeah, nice.
And you can do it on both sides. I guess I'll put
The
the bolters on this side.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so bolters and autocannons. The turrets, they can move up and down, not side to side, but up and down. And there you go.
And then this one you can just put the, I think it has heavy bolters or meltas.
Yeah.
So you might have seen this guy in our last video. This is the Charybdis Assault Claw that I custom made on his display shelf with some more Corn Demonkin. And we're just going to talk about our awesome time at the Brawl.
Yeah, so the Brawl in the Hall is a biannual tournament in Peterborough, Ontario. I've been to every single one, I think all 10 of them.
Yeah, I think I've only missed one as well.
Yeah, so this time it's a tournament, Warhammer 40k, doubles. Me and Sid were a team. We were doing Fist of Corn, all combat, like dual, like
All in the
Chaos
face.
Army.
It was a lot of fun.
And yeah, we did pretty good. Won our first 2 games. And then our third game, which was the last one, we were on like, I think the table, which decided top 3 basically. And we ended up losing by 1 point.
It was an
lost to
awesome
Linebreaker.
game against a couple of guys that we've known over a bunch of years playing
Yeah.
at the Brawl and everything. It was a load of fun.
So it was really good game and close, and it was tough. Like Eldar Tau list, and the Riptide took out 10 Corn Berserkers from like just assaulting, but we still ended up doing pretty good. Summoned a bunch of things, and yeah, it was an awesome game. Needless to say, we didn't get top 3, but we were close.
So this is also part of the Imperatus Commission, and role-playing game model that he got for his friend. I did some jade weapons for him, and you can maybe see that little snake tattoo crawling onto his chest. You can spin him around, and it's actually creeping up from his arm. He asked if we could find a shirtless samurai model for him, and the model that we picked out he really liked.
Thanks for watching the video. If you guys like to get anything commissioned, visit our website and email us. Links for those are in the description below, so check them out. And if you don't mind, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you guys for watching. Rock on!